Welcome to Soul Heart Mind TV. I'm your host, Linda M. Blackshaw. Now today I am going to be sharing with you my points of view about two topics. One is perfection. What does perfection mean to you, and what impact does it have on your lives? Now, I know from several clients that I've spoken to who were finding their families very unhelpful. They didn't help out with housework, with different things. And when we explored it, what was happening was that on some occasions the family members would have done the tasks, and then the perfectionist had actually done them again. Now, I don't know about you, but if I did something and someone straight after did it again, I wouldn't bother doing it the next time. So, you know, sometimes if you're a perfectionist and you want people to help you, you will have to learn to turn a blind eye because they're not doing it as well as you think it should be done. And so if you can't do that, don't complain about them not helping, because you can't blame them. Now, I do realize that we want things to be right. We want things to look amazing. Now, in my own case, if I had decided that I had to wait until things were amazing, I would not be doing this video today, because as you can see, I have a mark on my head and the most wonderful one on my nose. And I had biopsies last week. And of course I can't put makeup on it because it would aggravate it. And the marks are smaller, so they're getting better, but they're there for everyone to see. And as my grandson would say, ouchie. Yes, I do have an ouchie on the end of my nose, and it's there. So it's a part of life. It's why wait until that perfect moment, because next week that one's gone, but something else might have taken its place. Or I don't like how the makeup looks, or the outfit I've chosen looked great in the shop but doesn't look as great now. And I think sometimes we get so caught up in that perfect moment. I find that sometimes with my writing. You've edited it and you still don't think it's perfect. You still don't want to share it with other people because you believe it might be lacking. Now, in actual fact, only by sharing it with other people do you actually have the opportunity to find out A, if they like it, and B, it may be perfect. It may not need anything else. And in actual fact, sometimes in our determination for it to be perfect, that we can actually take the perfection, we can take the pinnacle, we can take it and actually keep working on it and detracting from the final outcome. So yes, there's right and wrong, but maybe we should rather be doing things to become comfortable with what we're doing, so that we're comfortable in our own skin, so that as far as I'm concerned, I'm perfect just as I am right in this moment. It doesn't matter about the skin perfections. I mean, just a couple of months back, there was a model who fell down the stairs, and to everyone's amazement, she's not getting the scar that's been left on her forehead taken away, because she said it's a natural part of life. We all have scars, we all have marks, and it's good to be able to go, yes, this is what we've got. Now, the other thing today, and it's a very short episode today, is soulmates or twin flames. Now, personally, I would run a mile if I thought someone was a soulmate or a twin flame. Usually because they are our greatest teachers and are probably it's probably cowardice. I probably should embrace the concept, because they are our greatest teachers. And for those of you out there who feel that they have met their soulmate and it's going wonderful, fantastic. But to those of you who are sitting in a room or hunting through everything to meet your soulmate, I would like to point out that you could actually be missing the love of your life because you don't feel an instant soul attraction or a soul link or whatever. You don't, so you're not going to go, oh, I've met my soulmate. So you actually stop looking. You stop going, oh no, I can't continue going out with this person because he's not my soulmate. Now, I think you're doing a disservice to yourself. And I want to stress, this is my opinion. So, you don't have to, please don't feel that I'm trying to force anyone to go along with what I'm saying. But I just feel that sometimes that men and women can miss out on an absolutely fantastic, loving, intimate relationship because they're so hung up on soulmates. And you see it all the time on Facebook. People are going, is he my soulmate? Somebody that they're no longer with. They're so caught onto this person because they're convinced that they're soulmate, and trying to explain to them that yes, they could be your soulmate, but they may not actually be here to be in your life for a long term. And also your soulmate may not be your romantic partner in this life. A soulmate can be your best friend. A soulmate could even be your parent. A soulmate can be somebody of the same gender as yourselves. So it's your soulmate or the soulmate connection may not be romantic. I'd also like to point out to you that your soulmate may not actually be living in the country or the town that you're living in. So it would be far better for you to actually start connecting with people and just being yourself, being your unique, your beautiful self, and being open to a relationship, being open to receive. Now, I was married for nearly 31 years. I adored my husband. I loved him very much. But I would never, ever see him as being my soulmate. And I'm sure he wouldn't have said, if he believed in soulmates, he would have probably poo-pooed the whole thing. But we loved each other. And I think we would actually still be together, except that he passed away. And so don't sell yourself short. Don't limit yourself in the dating pool to looking for your soulmate. If you find a soul connection that's so strong and you do feel that you have had lives together, then great. But do you wish to stay alone rather than embrace the concept that there is very possibly someone out there for you that you're overlooking because they're not the right height or whatever the reasons that we come up with. Now, sometimes we actually choose people that we know in the back of our heads that aren't going to work because we sabotage it, because we want to be proved, oh, well, I'm right to be waiting for my soulmate, or say there's no good men, or whatever reasons that we come up with. So rather, focus on loving yourself, making the choice, stating to the universe, I want to meet my ideal partner, or I want to meet someone with these qualities. Now, this works for whether you're a male or a female, whether you're wanting to attract a female to female, male to male, or a straight. It doesn't matter. Think of the qualities that you want. What qualities do you want in a relationship? And focus on that. Don't think that you have to have somebody who's 6'2", or, you know, don't overlook someone who's a bit shorter than someone you've always gone out with in the past, because you could be missing someone who could love you and support you and grow old with you. So be open to receive, be open to a relationship, and if you do find a soulmate or a twin flame and you have that belief and they have the belief, then wonderful. But in the meantime, give other people a chance, because I think it would just be so wonderful for you to actually make these connections. Some of the people you meet may only ever be friends, and that's fine. That's perfectly all right. So before I go, I'd like to invite you to take some deep breaths into your power center, which is just below your belly button. So breathe into your abdomen. And so close your eyes and take a very deep breath. Breathe down into your abdomen, down into through your legs into the earth. Exhale. Breathe in, down into your abdomen, down into the earth, and creating that earth connection. Breathe in, right down into your abdomen, right down into the earth, creating that earth connection, feeling centered. Throughout your day, if you start to feel stressed, or you just want to have a connection to the earth, just those 3 deep breaths are very good for you. So thanks for watching, and I would love to hear your comments on Facebook, Soul Heart Mind TV. It's a closed group, but you're welcome to apply to join, or to make any comments beneath the videos. And I look forward to seeing you next week. So blessings of love, light and joy, and may the next 7 days be full of love and laughter. Bye.